Hello and welcome or welcome back to the Dandelion Diaries. Today we're going to be planning week 32 in my Hobonichi Cousin, and I'm going to be using the Coffee Monsterz Co. Desert Stroll kit, pages 1 and 2, and then also her doodles that I'm trying to use up. I also have the collection of sticky notes that was from her 4 biome collection that matches this, since this is going to be kind of a different week for me. If you're interested in the Tombow markers that match this kit, I wrote them all here, the numbers at least, and they're all right here as well. But we're going to get started with the sticky note because that's really the main thing, is going to take up those 3 days. So if you've been following my other videos, you will know that my mom is moving, so I have been out of town quite a bit helping her move stuff, and so I'm going to block off those 3 days just because I'm not sure time frame wise what's going to be happening there yet, and I don't want to pre-fill something that's not going to happen. But other than that, we'll get started with the sidebar. So I really like to cover up the little calendar over here because I don't use it. And the boxes in this kit cover it up almost completely, so I like to use an extra little box to add on to the covering up. I really wanted to use this kit because it has been incredibly hot. We've had, I think, almost 20 plus 100-degree Fahrenheit days in a row now. So it's really hot, and this kit embodies hot because it's the desert, so I feel like it was accurate. For this week, I'm just going to fill out the things that I have going on or that are important to me. So Helen's birthday sale goes until Tuesday. I think some of her things already are on pre-order, which is crazy how fast her stuff sells out. I obviously have the moving dates. I need to pre-schedule my videos. I have 2 designs that I need to work on. And then I'm going to leave that last one blank in case something else pops up throughout the week that I need to take care of. I am then going to take my little tracker thing, and I'm going to be using this for my sleep. I've been really bad about my sleep again, just going to bed super early or super late, waking up super early or super late. It's very inconsistent. And I think the exhaustion that stems from that is a problem. Then I've been doing this every week where I have a little section with priorities. So I have 2 things each week that I make my top priority, or top priorities, and I like to have them written down so I can reference them throughout the week. And this week it is definitely going to be helping my mom. And then also those 2 designs that I talked about. Moving on into Monday, I'll go ahead and put this little sun. So I'm going to try to wake up early and go to the gym. And it will be a back day. And the sun technically does rise at like 6 a.m. here, so that's kind of accurate. And then when I get back, I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use one of these little sticky notes. I need to meal prep for the day because I did not get it done on Sunday. And after that, I will get started with work. And I'm not going to fill that out on camera just because I don't like to give any spoilers. So when you go through, like you watch my flip throughs, you can see what I did because I don't want to write it down. So y'all can't see what I'm working on just yet. But yeah, so I'm going to work pretty much the whole day because with my weekend kind of being taken away, well, 3 days really being taken away, it makes it a little challenging. And then we are going to try to go walk with the dogs, which it's been so hot we haven't been able to as much, but if we go to the park it's a little bit easier. And then after that I'm just going to use one of these little headers. Because it's pretty much like the end of Monday. On Tuesday, we're going to try to go to the gym again, and it is going to be chest day. And then when I get back from the gym, it's pretty much just going to be morning routine. So I'm going to use another one of those headers. Oh gosh. And then it's going to be another long day of working. But I am going to go ahead and do one of these smoothie emojis because we have been enjoying our smoothies quite a bit, especially in the afternoon when it's hot. And we've been doing mango smoothies. And then after that, I'm going to do some reading. And I've been reading the Bridgerton series, and I have one book left. I'm almost done with it, which is pretty wild to me. And then, because I'll probably be reading well into the evening, because that's what I like to do as like my me time, I'm just going to use this cute little yellow sticker. Alright, and now we are moving on into Wednesday, which will be another early morning gym session. And it's going to be lower leg day. I'm telling myself that if we go work out in the morning when it's not as hot, we're more likely to get it done, which I feel is accurate. And then I'm going to use this sticky note because this will probably be my main design day. But I'll still be doing some more work tasks after that. And I'll probably work until later in the evening. And then as another way to relax, I'll probably do some more reading. I don't know why, but I really want to use this little guy right here. It's not necessarily a reading sticker, but that doesn't matter. And this tiny piece of grass. Alrighty, and then moving on into Thursday, which is really like the last day that I can plan for. It's going to be another back day at the gym. We try to do 2 different back days, one for like upper back and one for lower back, just so that way we aren't unbalanced. And then I'll probably just get straight to work, honestly, when we get back, since I'm going to be gone the next days. And I want to make sure I have plenty of time to work on everything. So I'll probably work until noon, take a break, and then I'll have to do another batch of meal prep. I'm just going to use this little salad emoji. It won't be meal prepping salad, but it's a refreshing dish when it's so hot, so. Usually for like the second half of the week, I'll do like a heavier dish like lasagna. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little divider again. To kind of just break up my day here. And then I'm going to use this little emoji with the little Hobonichi, even though this won't necessarily be all Hobonichi time, but this is when I'm going to lay out my plans for next week. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I like to do my next week planning like in the middle of the week, because if I wait till the weekend, I feel like it's too forced, like it's too rushed. I hope that makes sense. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use I use this little camel guy. This camel's hilarious. Just for some decoration, because I don't really have anything else going on Thursday. We'll just use all of these. We'll finish off this sheet. And don't worry, I won't throw the bean away. I'll de-bean it later. All right. The only other thing that I am going to plan out here is on the bottom. So I've been tracking my water intake every single day just to make sure that I'm drinking enough water. Some days I'm really good and some days I'm not so good, which is funny considering it's so hot. But we will leave it just like that. So yeah, the last thing, actually the last thing that I'm gonna do is work on all of the headers that I did with the Tombow markers. Okay, that's pretty much it. Pretty simple, pretty quick. Plan with me. Since I'm not going to share exactly what I'm working on yet, it kind of speeds everything up, but majority of the outline is there. I will have a design day, I'll have a day where I plan next week, and then I will have lots of meal prep and things going on before I go out of town, so that way everybody else in my family is kind of like set up for whatever they might need. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.